Well, continuing with heavy modular frames today, we need to get some limestone and some iron, and we're going to bring in with trucks. We've got to make some packaged TurboFuel for the trucks first. That's not going to take long to do because we're just going to decommission one of the generators. And then we'll be rock and rolling. And we'll just package straight from that. And we have to send our canisters over. That's the other thing we're going to do. And I've got a bunch of canisters spare for this purpose. Might get some packaged liquid biofuel while we're at it. Alright, so over here, what I'm going to do is, let's have a look here. Yep. I'm going to take one of these offline. So one of these makes a compacted coal, just can't keep up, can it? What am I doing wrong there? 15 per minute. 15. So there should be $45. There should be 90 coming in. But we're just shy, like just by a smidgen. Now, if it was an incorrect belt, it would show. A lot more than what it is. Do I have a... we need to put a monitor. I mean, that's the 90, but 83, what's each machine say? These are all running at 100%. So it's supposed to be 4 machines. Making 22.25. It's making 89. I reckon we need to just up that a smidgen. That's our... Yeah, I reckon even... How much does it say it needs? You know what? This is a rounding issue. It is. Yeah. Yeah. So I reckon we're going to do 90 to be safe. That's what's going on here. And that will make the exact amount. It's funny, 1% difference it can make. Because that's showing 88, no, yeah. So now we should get a consistent 90. Anyway, we'll let that settle. But what I'm more interested in is this is outputting 37.5 per minute. That's already just about catching up. That should already be making a difference. What was that? 37.5 a minute. 37.5. So if I take 2 generators offline, that's not going to be enough. Well, no, they only consume 31. But if I took away, that's not going to work. I think what I'll do is if I took that away, 37.5, I'm going to make a note of this. So remove 37.5. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice work,
8, 9,
Lieutenant
10,
General
11,
Zombie.
12. So 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4.
We are in a moment of confusion.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3.
Alright, one of these consumes 15.89. And that's 31. So if I wasn't making that much and I turned 2 of these off, I still am going to need 5.72 removed. So if I do 10.17, Thank you. I muted myself. It's alright, I was just doing a bunch of maths. They didn't put a disclaimer on the box saying game requires maths. Put a strongly worded email to Smirkin. Yeah. I tell you what. Some people wouldn't play this game if that was the case. Alright, so if I had 37.5 times 5, that's 187.5 I'm making. And I'm consuming 184.96. That's perfect with that change I made. So now I'm going to get rid of this in a minute. We're going to put a where are we? A packager. What do they do? Packaged TurboFuel, 20 per minute, and I'm making 37.5. There you go. So that's one of those. If I put that, let's put it like this. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, I think I can make that work. But I reckon I'm going to put it there like that. Or maybe we'll put it there like that. That might work better. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So I'm going to have that didn't work as expected. It's hard to sit on these. You can get on one and then you slip off. There we go. All right. Yep, this is the outcoming. That's 1, 2, 3. All right, and that. So this is the incoming canisters. Go to there. So they're coming in on that one there. Right. That's not the right one. I need to come up one more. That looks like it. Let's go get some canisters. And then we'll hook up the turbo fuel, configure it, and then we should be good. So I've got canisters being made up here. So 40 per minute. I don't want to do an overflow. So I think I'll do... That's out of there. So I think I'll just take straight out of this. I still want to overflow it, so I think I'll... Hold on, do I have overflow on the plastic? I don't have overflow on the plastic, so what I need to do is... I need to put a smart splitter here. These are all floating. I didn't finish these off. Wow. No, that's 5, so it needs to be number 6. That's it. Yeah, I reckon if I put a smart splitter there, overflow will go left, and right will be canisters. Alright, then these where's that? That's on the center line. Arnie Kai, hello. Smirkin' Mtwerkin, how's it going? It's going well. How about yourself? I think I got that right. What are you up to today? There you go. Right. You're so hungry, but also can't be asked to cook. That's a quite the dilemma. I've been in that situation before. I understand your pain. Conundrum, yeah. Right, that's coming down here, and then this is going to come to... Let's see if that did it correctly. That did it correctly, and then that just goes to there. Beautiful. Plus no takeaways. Ooh, that's a bit of an issue. Well, you're going to go hungry. That's my takeaway from that. Yeah, I'll be here all night. Alright, so that's going to be over here. Cool, I can delete that one. The power. Now the output, yeah, okay, and the power. I reckon there. Right, so this has got power now. Empty canisters are coming in, and all I need to do now is send our packaged turbo fuel back up. Go over here. That's better. That's not what I wanted. Right. That will go there, like that. And I'm just going to put a packaged turbo fuel. For Iron Ingot trucks. And then this oh, that's a terrible. Oh. Just missed that one little connection. Yeah, and this one's wrong too. This one wouldn't have worked. That's better. Alright, so it's full now. So just the package is coming in, and then we will be making 37.5 per minute. And then just go check our generators, make sure everything's going okay. Seems to be. They've all buffered up now because not all of them, but some of them are. Ah, there it is. Packaged TurboFuel is on its way. So while that's going back, I just want to fix up, finish up what I did here. Or more so what I didn't do. Although we may change this later, so let me think about this. No, I think I was like, no, I'm going to leave it. Alright. Yep, this is going well. Yep, that's good. Funny they do like a rotation. As they come up, they rotate. It's a funny visualization. And here it comes. Alright, that's going to take a little bit of time to come through. We'll just go back to where it's coming in. I just want to make sure I haven't been dealing with overflow yet. I think so what I want to do is this is the end of the line here for packaged well, yeah, this here, if I made that it comes in. I made it overflow. Just wondering if I can. It's coming in up there. Loop it back around, so when it's fully saturated and there's excess, can I send it back and then I think I can. I think what I want to do is put it if I put a merger here, right? Then this one over here, we come up it's on the line there like that. Is that too... That might be alright. That might be too sharp. I know. I'm gonna upgrade this to a smart splitter. So then we'll get any overflow will feed back to the beginning of the loop. We'll see how that goes. I'm just wondering. That's as sharp as I can turn it, yep. I might make that a Mark IV because I do want to get it back there as soon as possible. Perfect. All right. Well, we should go and work out where we're going to get our first limestone from, I reckon. Because that packaged fuel is going to take a little bit of time to get here. Can't see it yet. Oh, I can see some packages. They're just coming along now. Now, I was wondering if... Yeah, we can't go that way. We know, that would be really cool. Oh no, it's not. No. Alright, let's go... Oh, actually no. Yeah, yeah, I never thought about that. Oops, I got run over. Excuse me. Interesting. Alright, so the truck's going to come out this way. Because there's a limestone over here I want to grab. So I think we're going to get rid of... Yeah, we're going to get rid of some of this stuff. Maybe not. I think we'd be right. We come through here. So I think it's up here, the limestone. Let's have a look. There it is there. That's the one, I'm pretty sure. So where is it? Ah, it's here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Hold up. I haven't tried one of these yet. Oh, so it still damages the corner. Oh, okay, so he got knocked away that time, but... Did he get killed? And he got killed? No? Alright, anyway, well this is what we want. So I reckon the way this will work is we're going to drive this over here, down. We'll put a truck station here that we drive through, and we'll come over here and drive it this way, and then we want to come on the right side of that, so we'll keep coming around here. We might get rid of this crash site and drive through that. wonder how the nobelisks work. With the it threw one towards me. It obliterated those ones. What? I don't have... Oh, okay. Hold on. I've got 250. It doesn't really...
Megan thanks you very much for your resub.
It gave it a shot, but...
Thank you House of Metza for renewing your tier 1 sub of 41 months. Morning.
It's a bit lame. Meza coming in with that resub. Hold on. Yeah, look. I'll say, I'm not a fan of the Pulse Noblisk. Seems a bit pointless. Meza coming in, 41 months. Absolutely awesome, 12-month streak. Wow, it's been that long since I've been back. That's crazy. Thank you very much for your generosity and support. Much appreciated. Wow. Alright. Well, yeah, I reckon they're a bit pointless. The Pulse Noblisk, I just don't get them. Feels like yesterday, it certainly does. How am I today? I'm doing well. Bit of work, wasn't too bad. Usual sort of stuff. Alright, we're going to get rid of crash site debris. Debris? Debris. Oh wow, it gets rid of the smoke and everything. And we'll be able to come through here beautifully now. I have the trucks come through here. Alright, which one? Gas, pulse, cluster. I'll tell you what. All for that little rock. I do like the... Definitely the rebar Noblisk. The explosive rebar seems to be the best, I reckon. It really is, yeah, like just targeting little rocks, done. Anyway, we'll bring the truck along here, and if I'm correct, we come up here, and then we can come... Okay, this is a roundabout, it's too far. I wanted to come... We want to come down there and turn into there. So... when we come across there, we can come up here. Alright. What about yourself? What are you up to today, Miz? Whoa, oh my god, that little thing collapsed. First day in a while I don't have anything other than work. Nice. Oh, get the work done. The Star Rapture embargo was really annoying, so I might as well just play it for fun. Yeah, yeah. That's the embargoes are frustrating, aren't they? You can't share it with anyone. Yeah, so we come this way. I had a long week at work the week before, had a weekend full of adulting and no rest, and then I got the Star Rapture key to make content by the next Monday. Oh, yeah, right. Not much time at all. Yeah, that's frustrating. Had 2 no-chill weekends in a row. Yeah. It takes it out of you. That's good. And we come down here with the trucks. And then it really does, paired with dumb times at work you spent. Come in here. So we're going to go into this limestone here. Alright, our fuel's on fire. That's already backed up. So what I really need is... Huh? Oh, no power. What did I do here? I didn't hook it up. That's what I did. Yeah, I do need to set... Oh, because I moved them. I did have them wired up and then I moved them. Yeah, I haven't dealt with... I need to deal with the overflow. That's that one to there. That's fine there. Yeah, because I am going to get overflow of this. We'll deal with that in a minute. How would I do that? It would be... So it's coming up here. This is the overflow that would feed back into here. So there's space here. If I put a smart splitter here, I had some kids tell me today I look like someone from Kmart. This is what I was dressed wearing. I thought that was pretty funny. Trust kids, to be honest. Straight ahead was TurboFuel. And then... I don't know if I want to... You know what I need to do? I need to have the overflow back here No, I can do... Alright. This way or this way? This way, I reckon. Yeah, let's do this. So this would come to here. You'd have a smart splitter here. Oh, this will work. Yeah, if I did this, this might work even better than I think. Alright, yeah, so straight ahead packaged turbo fuel. We'll just put it in a storage container. It's only ever going to be 60 a minute, less than 60. And then I can put a dimensional depot here. So I'll collect it, and then I actually do want to sink it if it gets full. And what I'll do is, where's our sinkers upstairs? This is our overflow here. Yep, so here's an unused overflow line. Perfect, that's what I was looking for. It's a bit wonky. It doesn't need to turn there. If that's in line with there, that would overflow to there. That would come that needs to go higher. Alright, so then that would be, left would be overflow. So eventually it will sink. And I could really, if I really wanted to, I could overflow back in again if I wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll see what happens. But then that will make its way to the sink. Perfect. And it's not convoluted at all. Perfect. One on the other side as well. Okay, so now that will start actually soon. We will. Yep, that's full. That's full. That's not. It's getting. They're not far off being full. Perfect. All right. So 2 exits. So this exit here. All right. So my limestone truck is going to come out here. We're going to go this way. We're going to fix these recordings. It will turn left here. Excuse me. And then we'll turn left again. It's going to come around here. Get rid of some of these rocks. Destroying a couple of trees. I didn't really want to. Alright, so coming through here and then it's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to turn right up here. And now this is our... I think we're going to cut across here. So our truck station will be here. Alright, I reckon... I want the grip metal, I think. And then we're going to go with where are we? We want I reckon maybe we get to about there. And we go... We get our ramps. And then as we're back on our terrain. And we go, it's this way through here. So we got some... I made us some signs a while ago. Road sign directions. But I want to change this one. So let's go with so this one was, I had a direction going each way, whereas I'm going to do one that's a right arrow. And then we'll do one that's a left arrow. Hold on, that was left. Oh yeah, okay. Well, actually this is tricky because this is the front. So that would be a left arrow sign. I'm pretty sure. That's pointing forward. That's a right arrow. And it's the... Okay, that's fine. I suppose, yeah, okay, because I'm looking at it from behind. Yeah. And then if I did, if I change this... to that one. I always do that. And this one to left. Then this would be the left arrow sign. So then I could go I need to do it So if I'm driving along this way, I want this one here. No. That's left. That's the wrong one. Okay, that's the right. Oh. Got him. Right, that's what I wanted. So I know I've got to come in this way. Sometimes I have trouble seeing the actual arrow. That makes it easy to see. Perfect. That's what I want. Come in this way. Coming through here. And then down here. Perfect. Alright, that's good. I'm happy with that. Right, back to this over here. Now I think yeah, I might actually if I put the miner I reckon there. Yep. Like that. And then we put our truck station. Probably there. 600 a minute. Well, I think 480 is all I need at this point in time, or all I can handle. We can put some... What's that up there? That there. This is the only issue. I'm going to kick myself, but we'll work it out. Oh, I might be alright. Yeah, we're still going to have this issue here where that's never going to line up. And then you have to do something like that. Oh, and actually, no. That might be not so bad. Oh yeah, I suppose. Now this is where... Now this could actually come back one, to be honest. That looks better. And then this here will be our ramp. Alright, so we want our no, the other way around. I want this one here. Bury this one here. And this one will be here. Yep, and then that one like that. That'll help me direct myself in. Rightio, and then Kind of works. Then we need power, and I think I'll run the power. I might run along the side here until we get to here. Let's try this. This is one of the things I like with the new infinite nudge and vertical nudge. I'll just put a refinery pole down here. Yep, that's what I want. Because I can just go... Nerd Numb, how you going? Welcome. I'm doing well. We can just page down it until we get to where we need to go. But I reckon I'll do that again, but I want it a bit further across. To there. There we go. That's what I want. So now if we put a wall outlet there, one to there, I'm hoping that's going to reach. Too long. Oh, it's so close. No, we'll put another refinery pole about here. Things are going well. You know, we're setting up some trucks to transport some limestone and some iron. We're getting our first one set up now. It's coming on quite nicely. There we go. Alright, now this I'll bring it to here. And then I might put this here. Be there, I reckon it will. Yeah, it'll be there, and then that'll be good. I kind of want it a bit lower. Maybe if I do, we'll just there. That's two bar control and down. Yeah, that would be it, I reckon. And then this top one is the old one. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Right, so this is Limestone 21. It's a load station. And I actually want to bring... I want to go and get a... Now this looks pretty good. I'm probably going to just do one thing here, I think. Some of these I haven't used these before. Well, I have used them, but not in this fashion. Give it some sort of structural rigidity. I reckon these ones would look good here too. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit more bridgy. I just need to make a quick note. Right, let's go and have a look. Because I'm coming over here. Packaged TurboFuel, what's going on here? Oh yeah, that should be correct, and then the overflow should be coming into here, is it? No? What's going on here? Okay. Oh, left is overflow. I never made that decision. There we go. Perfect. Well, in that case, that needs to be Mark 3. And the reason I came back here was to grab a sign. G'day, mate. Excuse me. I think this will be load, not unload. Right, that's one. Perfect. Well, we should get a truck and get this one happening. Oops. I'm pretty sure I've memorized the route and it's pretty clear, so we'll just wing it and we'll see what happens. See if we can record it first go. Not a big one, plus I've also got these poles just letting me know where I'm going to go. I'm not sure. It should be alright. Yeah, I don't think we'll hit that. Alright, I might start my recording here. I think this is a good spot to finish. Alright, let's give it a go. We'll delete that pause. No. I'm going to start that again. Take it nice and slow through the corners. Perfect. Launch it up the hill. Down this way. That's a tight corner. Don't know how well that's going to go. Alright, we'll save that route. I think this might be okay. I reckon I'll get rid of that one and that one there. I wish you could move nodes. It seems to be coming around that corner nicely. Nice. Alright, see if he can properly line up. I think he can. I think this will be nice. Alright, that's pretty good. So far so good. It's just this first tight corner when it gets in the warehouse. Slow down a beautiful amount. That's going to make a big difference here. Now, I'm just not sure if he can make this tight corner. As long as he registers that point there. Oh, that's perfect. And as long as he doesn't hit this rock. Which, you know what? I reckon I just need to delete that. He's going to correct himself here. I think I just need to delete this one. And then I'll leave that one there, but I reckon that's fine. Alright, let's route that up. So this one really needs to go. It's up to here, isn't it? Yep. Yep, so that's going to come in there. Can I come... No, here. I can come here, I reckon. What's going on underneath? There. I didn't need to. That. Maybe. And that hole there, ooh, that's nice. So can I get past there? Alright, so he is doing some funky turns now. That's sad. It's not what I wanted. This is going to cause all sorts of issues. I need to re-record his path. Come in here, turn wide in. That's where I've made a mistake. I'll do that in a sec. That might work. Right, that gets to there. Yeah, I think we're good. That can cut across there. This one here. Ah, that's what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, hold on. That one to here. And then I can go to here. Yeah, we're going to redo his path. So let's do that. This one here. Alright. I got a better idea. I forgot a little bit about this, but we should be good now. I've just got to remember it's the wide bends, the wide turns for when I'm inside of the truck stations. The roofs are a smidgen too low for visual recognition of where you are. Suddenly you're looking at the floor of the next floor up. It's a bit much. But that's okay. We can handle that. Same here, a wide turn so I can get the right line leading up. Right, so the wide turn on the right hand side, that's what I've got to do. And maybe a bit straighter, not so wobbly there. So turn wide here. Might have been a bit too wide, but we'll see. I think I've nailed that. Autopilot's enabled. We'll let it go. We may as well watch it. See what my route path is like. How's it going fuel wise? 100 fuel there. Turbo fuel's going to last forever. I'm definitely a straight driver. good. It sorted out the little pores that I had there, so that's good. It's coming up here properly. That's gone really well there. Proof is in the pudding at the end. That's what we really need. This is where I was getting a bit wobbly. And this looks good. This looks like a nice turn here. I think I slowed down quite a bit. I think it'll just be perfect here. It's nice and wide. Oh, nah. We'll do that one again. You know what? I might start it back here. Might be a bit, at least like if I nail it at the beginning, then I'm good. If I screw it up, then yeah. Alright, so coming in wide, not too wide, I need to hit the center of this. Like this, but come across wide like this, and then turn in like this, stop here. I've lost my camera. There we go. My camera rotation then, it was very frustrating for a second. But I don't think it affected my path. My mad skills shone through. And the rest of this should be straightforward. Perfect. Stop there. Whoa, launched it. Right. Save that path. Third time is a charm. And we'll watch it work perfectly right now. Coming in nice and slowly. Perfectly through the door. Not hitting any machines. Turning tight here. Making a proper load contact. We're in with that there. And then exit turn. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. I don't need to see the rest of it. I'm happy with that. That took a few steps though. But we're there. Now. So this came up to here for all of these. And I've got to actually turn these on because I haven't got them. Do I have them already routed to go somewhere? I have it ready to go somewhere. That's the output. We haven't hooked them up yet. Okay, so that's the first limestone source. We still need to do another limestone for here. Is it this one? Or is it... No. It's this one over here. For these ones here. So that's 1A, that's 150. I'd be interested, we might be able to split that one, maybe. That's 342. Yeah, and the other one is pretty close. $324, so not so 324 and 342 is 666. If we're minus, we had a 480 belt come in, and we had another 480 belt come in. No, that doesn't make sense. How about we do this? So there's 138 free from that one, and yeah, no, we need to do separate belts. So there's another limestone node there. I reckon we'll truck that one in. This one here, oh, there's a pure one here actually. That's normal. Let's go for a drive and have a look. Let's suss out our options. So that's that one there. Yeah, so I reckon this truck here that comes up here, if I kept coming this way, I could also drive along here, around here. That's a bit steep to come up there, isn't it? And there's a limestone there. There's also copper there we'll get at some point. I'm thinking this one, these two here, I could extend the road over to here, maybe. That's a bit more sensible. Expand the city over here. And then that gives me access to that one. The others, I don't need the others for the time being. Because I will need the copper again. Oh, we've got an autosave jump then. I think that's what we'll do here. There is another limestone down here, but it's a normal. Alright. And then this lets us run power too. This actually will butt nicely into the cliff face. Well, I can see I'm only ever going to use two here. So if I plant them in the middle, I think it'll be okay. I think that'll be fine. I reckon. I reckon that'll do. And then I'll put one of these over there. And that's how we'll bring our power in. Where's about halfway? It's about here. I never run some that way. I should do that at some point. At some point. We'll bring this one right back to there. That'll leave room. Right, let's just scoot over here and we'll grab a copy of that sign and we'll allocate the limestone and the copper now. That's going to be much easier to record, that one, I think. I should probably blueprint this, but no. Alright, let's have a look. I'll make this one copper. So this will be I'll make a note of this in my notepad for later. Route 27. Right, so this one is copper ore number 27. And then this one is limestone number 22. Rightio. That one there. He's just not ready for that at all. I just need to have a quick break. I'll be back very shortly. There's nothing here to kill me, I hope. Alright, let's just gonna bring these let's go with let's have a look at our miner place. So there's a miner there. That'll actually work nicely. So that one there, I might put it's not really going to matter. What if we went up one? Yeah, so if I did one there, been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, so that there. See, what you can do is I like that. So there's one there. And then yeah, where's this one gonna go? Where is that? That was... That's there. There. Oh, no, that's a bit silly. That looks better. I like that, yep. That'll be 480. And that one will be probably the same. No, that'll be a 300. Fair enough. Alright. Jeez, it went dark quick. Now what I might do here is... That's right under that there. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Right, that goes to there. That's what I wanted? No. I want it to be there. Beautiful. And then I can do that. And then all I need, okay, so now that's, I've got this right. So that's the copper that's going on the top. Can I make that work? It's because we've got this weirdness, isn't it? That's what's happening here. It's just not lined up, is it? It's just so close. Well, that's easy. We'll just make that one taller. Do that. I won't need that there then. Gaz, welcome. How goes it today? Yeah, we'll do that. Darts Wednesday again. Yes, with that content, that sounds very, very wrong. Winner, winner. Congratulations, guys. That's absolutely awesome. All right, that's that one there. And then the limestone. Probably gonna be there. You be when are you going pro, Gaz? That looks great. Team win 10 minus 1, 11 matches in total. That's awesome. I'm gonna put a There's a big concrete pillar. And that one there. I am in disguise with the amateurs for a movie role I'm practicing for how to play amongst the plebs. Wow. Sounds like you're nailing it at the moment. I won't let him know you said that about him. That looks good. I like that. Bill Draco, how you go? Smirking, how goes the factory building? Pretty good, actually. We're almost there. Well, every day we're almost there. We're working on some limestone. We're trucking in limestone, and we're also, while we're here, we're gonna set up this one for what would you call it? Do I want another one of those here? How about shift one of these over here? You're in the same phase as you with about the same amount done. Lovely. So how about if I put that there, I've got an idea. You're working on a new power plant, lovely. Well, I'm going to wrap up shortly because it's getting close to my bedtime. I'm just going to finish putting this here. I reckon this here. Now if we do another one of these like that, this is where our beautiful vertical nudging comes in. I'm going to just bring this down to ground floor like that. And then I'll just delete the one, I'll delete the extra bits and combine them. Let's get rid of all those. should make a bottom base version of this for these circumstances. Alright, so that one there. Yeah, I can get rid of this one. That comes down to here and lights all that up. This goes all the way up to there. So that'll light that up. And then I can just run a... Gaz, you due for bed too? No worries, Gaz. We'll chat to you later. And I might just run this straight over to the... into the wall, into the rock. And then I can just run the power along and drop it down to where I need it. And that looks great. That really fits in. I'll just test the lights, make sure they work. Yep. Geez, they really work. That looks great. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We'll do the recording of the other ones later. The only thing I haven't worked out is there's one more iron node I need for the moment. Yeah. I need another iron. We've got irons over here, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we've got quite a few of these. We'll truck those over. One of those over. That's gonna... We'll truck that up into here. There's nothing else closer. These ones I'm saving. These two I'm going to use in the copper factory. What's that one? That's normal. Yep. Yeah, we've actually nearly used everything in the... Dune Desert, haven't we? Hey, did they get rid of the uranium node that was up there? Or maybe it's not. No, it's not scannable yet because I haven't unlocked uranium. That's why. And the thing I wouldn't be picking it up, the radar tower. Looking good. There's more limestone back here. Geez, there's heaps of limestone here. I reckon all my limestone could be trucked in and not trained. There's that much of it around. These trucks here, that's going to be an interesting... I've got some ideas about how I want to do that. But I love this. I love all this tracking. I haven't worked out what we're going to do with this here. I think we might put a road there. I don't know. I'm not sure. But everything's coming along nicely. Let me just put away some of this stuff I've been collecting today. Some of that. And really, we only collected 100 mycelia. I've got 10 spitter remains. I'm going to put them in here, but I'm not going to process them yet. Yeah. So they'll just spin around until I want to. And we'll go and get rid of our leaves and wood over here. Factory is growing. I'm going to check the fuel quickly as well, just make sure that turbo fuel is operating properly. I think it should be fine. I like we've got this packaged turbo fuel just trickling in, moving along nicely. Alright, so wood goes in here, and leaves goes in here. That all should still be going fine. Yeah, I've got this backlog here of solid. We're just low on canisters of that. I'm going to deal with that later. Do we have a backlog in there? Yeah. I don't need to put any more plastic in for the moment. That's fine. Alright. Quickly check the fuel. And then we'll wrap it up with the stream. We made some good progress today. Definitely the next episode we will be getting that limestone brought in, and then also we'll be trucking in some more iron, and I've worked out how we're going to do that. That's going to be good. So this is our packaged turbo fuel. It's just running along nicely, which is good. There's a little bit of a backup. That's not a problem really. It shouldn't be. It's kind of helped with that. So our generators should be pumping along. Yep. I'd like to see what that sticker says. It says, "Oh snapped," or something like that. You've got the power. Everything seems to be running pretty nicely actually. All this fuel seems to be... We don't seem to have fluctuations in our power output. So everything must just be running as it needs to be. What's interesting is I spent a bit of time making factories for all different things that we haven't used much yet, like the high-speed connector factory, the circuit board factory. All of those factories will get utilized a lot more soon when we progress into further stages. There's a lot of work setting up all the factories. Like this is a silica factory here. Not being used much at the moment, but soon it will be. I want to redo this quartz crystal truck routes a bit better as well. We need to reroute some trucks, which we will do. But things are progressing nicely. Five coupons today, lovely. Right. Well, productive episode today. We got the truck routes set up. We set up the truck stations yesterday. We got the packaged TurboFuel coming over to them and filling them up. And then we also got one of the limestone production runs done. That's coming in, being trucked in. And then we went and there's another limestone node and a copper node. We're not using the copper node now, but we will use it soon. So we set up those two truck stations there for loading. And that's about it. So in the next episode, we'll truck that limestone in. And then there's some iron we're going to have to truck in soon. And that's going to be, I know where we're going to get those from. So there's going to be some more truck setups, get that city moving and making it looking nice and productive. Very exciting. Can't wait. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening or night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.